Squash It, Answers to Anger, is a special presentation of WDTN Channel 2.
Squash it. And try to understand it's not black or white, it's losing a life. Everyone's a victim of anger today. But if we pray, he can show you the way, and tomorrow be an even happier day. Squash it. We need to squash it.
Anger is a powerful feeling, one that we all have at times, and it's probably the most dangerous of emotions.
That's because more people are killed due to arguments than they are by robbery, drugs, gangs, and all of the reasons combined. I'm Fran Charles.
And I'm Mark Viviano with an important message to all teenagers. In fact, this could be a life-saving message.
The second leading cause of death for American teens and preteens is firearms, and often it's in the hands of another youth.
And we think it's time this insanity stops.
And so do many of you.
Kids nowadays are petty, very petty-minded. They just don't think about their actions until after it's done and they regret it.
I'm praying for our youth. I hope they come to realize what life is really about besides the streets and getting high, killing, robbing.
Costing a lot of people lives and a lot of grief for their families.
They were arguing, and what happened was the guy just hit him dead in his face. I just felt it was another solution to that.
So what are the answers? Well, we found a number of answers to anger. Some come from experts on resolving conflict. And in this program, the answers come from teens just like you.
Viv, one of the answers actually comes from street gangs, and it's spreading to teens everywhere. It's called Squash It.
Squash it means just kill it, just stop the whole conversation about it. It's over. I mean, it's like, it's dead, just forget about it.
We can't come to an agreement, so let's just leave it alone, leave it where it's at.
Squashing means you know what you are.
He was going to hit me, and I was going to just blow my top. I talked to him, and I told him I was sorry for hitting him and proposed a compromise, and it worked.
Squash it.
Don't occurs, be bright, keep it live. The less serious the situation, the less likelihood of a fight. It doesn't mean you're wrong and the other person's right. Just because you apologize, trying to defuse a fight, don't back them in a corner, give them a way out. Show them that love is what it's all about. Just squash it.
Squash. 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 Squash.
Now this is something you hate to see. Turn the tide against violence. Earlier we heard the Squash It song. That comes from teens who are members of Black Brothers involvement and Black Sisters involvement.
Viv, now check out this rap by a group of West Carrollton students. It took first place in a contest sponsored by the Montgomery County Violence Prevention Project.
I had a friend who lived on the corner of Johnson and Chase, laying 6 feet deep with his future fate. Change began when he switched to the new crowd. Thought he was cool, joined his crew and wore his colors proud. Phase 2, he dropped out of school. I dropped a bug in his ear that I...
Squash.
Before you act, examine the costs and benefits of controlling your anger, because anger can be dangerous. Remember, prevention is the best curve of all. Squash it.
Cool. We need to squash it. Relate to the other person. We need to squash it. Squash it. Squash. Squash.
Violence is not worth it. Your best bet is to walk away and be an adult about the situation, because eventually you're going to have to be an adult.
Just cool down and think about what you're saying.
Most people should be able to talk their anger out instead of, using their fists to get rid of anger that's inside them.
Chill, walk away, talk it out.
Cool off, forget about it, and compromise.
There are many answers to anger that do not include violence.
We hope you put these answers to use, not just as a teen, but for the rest of your life.
And we hope it's a long life.
So when necessary, squash it.
Whenever I get angry, if it's at school, I try and just be